What's going on, YouTube friends? This is Nick at Valor Martial Arts in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and in this video I'm going to do a really fast basic tutorial on the traditional Shotokan low block, or Gedan Barai in Japanese. I'm just going to give you 3 fast tips to make sure that you're getting the most out of this block every single time. Now before we jump into it, make sure you're subscribing and hitting the bell to turn on notifications. That way you can be one of the first people to check out all of our new videos and tutorials. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Alright, so the term Gedan Barai, it actually does not mean low block. So we call it a low block just to make it easy. But the term Barai, just like Ashibarai, it means to sweep. So Ashibarai is a foot sweep. So a Gedan Barai is actually just a low sweeping action. Now, what does this mean? Basically what we're saying is that when somebody's throwing a kick, I don't want to take this arm and try to smash into that leg to block it and stop that momentum, because most likely the leg is going to win and I'm just going to walk away with a busted arm. So what I want to do, if the leg is coming in and it is powerful, I need to take it and sweep it down low and out of the way. So that way it's not making actual impact with me, but I'm just taking it and pushing it past me. So this actually helps out a lot. You'll notice if somebody's throwing a mawashigiri, a roundhouse kick at your stomach, you can actually push this out of the way, causing the person to spin, and then you can execute a follow-up technique or a counter attack. Now, there's all sorts of different ways that we can use Gedan Barai, which we're not going to go into on this video. If you want a video on the application of this, toss your comments in the comment box, and I'll see what I can do about making a video for you guys. Now, as far as this block goes, it can be a arm bar, a shoulder lock, a throw, all sorts of good stuff, but we're going to talk about it in the sense of a traditional blocking action, or the sweeping principle. Now, the 3 things, we're going to get into these real fast, and that way we can just get you in, out, and ready to train. The first thing is when we're doing this, so our Gedan Barai, from our yoi stance here, it's coming across our face, and our other hand comes straight out in front, so we're pinching our elbows together. The first point to keep in mind is that when we bring this up, don't just set this on your shoulder here. We need to make sure that it is rotating so that when I block, I have this twist at the very end of my technique. All right, so just like I would do a punch with my palm up and then rotate at the very end, I need to make sure that this hand is rotated at the top so that when I block, I get this drive and this twist into my motion. All right, so the second part, real fast, our elbow, when we're bringing this arm across, so let's say I'm going from one Gedan Barai and I want to shift into my next one. So from here, I'm going to bring not just my hand across my face, but I'm going to bring my elbow and I'm going to push it across my body this way. Now what this is going to do, if you notice my hip, is when I do this, it pulls my hip forward. So this is going to make it easier for you to transition into your next technique. So from here, I pull this, and it's actually going to draw your hip in. All right, so from this position, I draw, and then execute my block. All right, the third and final one is this bottom hand. So my left hand is up high, my bottom hand, my elbows are pinching together, but with this, take this and play around with it, because this is going to really help you with your turning in, let's say, Heian Shodan, when you turn from a Agiyuki, or high block, and you turn into this low block here. So instead of just pointing this forward for any action, you're going to take this and point with a straight arm in the direction where you're turning. So if I'm going to the left, I'm not going to hug myself, but I'm going to keep this elbow pressed against my body, and I'm going to push this elbow across my body here this way. All right, this is, as you can tell, my hips are getting wound up, and then your step or your shifting action will happen just automatically. So from Agiyuki and Heian Shodan, if I bring my left hand high, my right hand low, and I push this around, you'll notice that my body just spins almost effortlessly. So it really will help with that transition. So take it, play around with it, and if you can, drop a comment, let me know what you think about it. But other than that, pretty much all of our low blocks are going to be done out of a Zen Kutsudachi or a front stance. So if you're unfamiliar with that, I will put a card in the top corner here so you can click on that and check out our front stance tutorial video. Now, if you have any questions or future video requests, toss them in the comment box. But other than that, make sure you're subscribed and have an awesome time training. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.